Welcome back, pure structure traders and YouTube, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is November 18, 2021 here in Hawaii, and will be November 19, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil, give you guys some of the levels we'll be looking at. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for S&P 500, we had some nice downward movement from our levels of resistance. Then we had some nice up movement from our levels of support. So definitely had some opportunities in the trading room today. But let's take a look at what we'll have for the London session. I do anticipate we are strongly bullish. We want to keep that in mind. I do anticipate a little bit of a pullback, so that's what I'm kind of waiting patiently for. For those who want to be short, it's a little bit harder because we're at all-time highs here and all-time new highs here. So you want to make sure that you try to get it from the top if you're trying to short it back down. But I'd rather look for that pullback and a continuation of this bullish move. So a couple areas that I'll be looking at. First area of interest for me is 47.1225. I really want to see what we do here. It's more of a micro level than anything. So I'll see if we catch some support here and then bounce up. If not, you can see a zone of support that I have that's going to be a key interest area for me. It's going to be right between these 47.02 to about 0650s. That's going to be a key zone of support that I'm looking at. At that top level, 0650 could bounce us. If we come in a little bit deeper, 0275 is going to be an interesting area that I'm looking for, and maybe a nice double bottom here and then a support back to the upside. Levels down below 46.9350, below that 81 to about 77.50 is going to be the areas of support. And you can see we're kind of gradually tried to pull down 67.50, 67.75, where we had that nice bottom out and then continuation of the move higher. So we'll see if we get the actual pullback here on S&P 500. Let's go ahead though and move into a smaller chart, give you guys a little bit of a closer view of what this looks like. So you can see a little bit of a double top that we see formulating here. Now again, there is no resistances above, so this could be a little bit tricky. This actually could just keep going and push higher. This is a bullish run, so you can see holding a little bit of micro support. I do anticipate though that the market try to pull back into these 47.12 25. So that's going to be our first area of interest. Next level down below 47.06 to about 47.02, as this could be the bounce area here where we get some pretty decent support and a nice double bottom. I really want to see this continue higher, as we've dropped a little bit during the week, but within the days in towards the end of the week, you can see we're trying to gradually pull higher and higher. So again, this bullish run might keep going from micro levels, so we'll keep that in mind. But I would rather see a pullback here and then a continuation of the trend run. So moving over though into our next area, which is going to be the gold chart. Let's take a look at what gold has been doing. So gold, I do anticipate maybe finding some resistance right over here between these 66.1s to about 67.9. I really want to see a rejection of resistance here. That's why I created a zone. That's going to be my zone of resistance to try to pull down into 62.9, 60.6, and then a level of interest is going to be right around these 58s. 58 to about 57. That's going to be area of support that I'm actually looking at. So that's going to be that's why I dotted this line here, because that's going to be my first area. If we come down there, that's where we may end up catching some support. You can see a main level here at 57. That could be a bit of a deeper one, and then a push right back up for a nice wider double bottom. So we'll keep that in mind, but I am waiting for it to get up into the resistance right now, somewhere around these 67.9s. And then if we do reject this here, maybe a nice double top here and then a push down lower. If not there, 69.9 and then 1872.4 is the next levels of resistance above, and then above that 76.7 and 79.2. Moving over into a smaller chart though here on gold, you can see gradually trying to pull in. There is the micro levels in between all of this, but I think we actually push higher into this zone here. That's where we're looking for that rejection to happen and then a pullback down. Nice little angled double top or regular double top here would do good for us to try to short that resistance. So again, 67.9 to about 66.1. That's that zone that's going to try to trigger us in for a short if we can't get through it. 69.9 above that, 1872.4 as the next level above that as well. Supports again, 62.9, want to take some profit there. Below that, 60.6, and then coming right into these 58 to 57s. Keep that in mind if you got a couple lots going. Those are going to be the areas of interest to look to take some profits as the market tries to gradually climb down into those areas if we do that. Moving over into crude oil, let's take a look at what we got on crude oil. So pulling up this crude oil chart here, we do have a nice bullish run, kind of similar to S&P. I am anticipating, though, that the market try to pull back a little bit. I would like to see that. We got 79.39 to about 79.59 as a zone of interest up above that could potentially lead into some resistance to try to pull us back down. So that could be an area of interest if you guys want to try to continue a short. But I am looking actually for more of a support. So may end up getting this pullback into the support here, 78.64 to about 78.35. That's going to be the area of support. If we get down into this area, I am looking for the market to try to bounce, maybe do a nice double bottom here, and then get a push right back up to 79.39 and 79.59, and then maybe through that area. So we'll keep that in mind. But again, still trying to move to the upside in this bullish run here. So if you want that short, look out for this to reject here and then try the short down. If not, hopefully get that pullback during the London session, and then a nice support bounce from that area would make a nice move right back up into our 79.59s. But that wraps it up here for S&P 500, gold, and also oil. Again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. Again, if these videos are helpful, or you guys have any other questions as far as market structure or how to understand and read the charts well enough to see some solid trades, make sure you guys pop in those questions here on YouTube. Anything that you guys want us to break down for you guys, any structure ideas that you guys want us to go over, make sure you pop those ideas in here on YouTube. We'd love to make some content for that. Other than that, though, if you guys continue to trade, make sure you guys trade well. You guys have a great night. Take care. Bye.